What's up guys, it's Eric from B-Sonic, and today we have a special treat. We're going to be installing our new Encore X DSP power amplifier on this 2020 all the way to 2023 Toyota Tacoma without the factory JBL system. If you feel like you regret not getting the JBL system and you feel like your audio needs a little bit of help, look no further. We have a plug and play solution here where it optimizes your factory audio systems sound pretty amazing. And it's a plug-and-play solution, super easy to install, and it has a DSP amplifier, very powerful amplifier that comes pre-tuned to the vehicle's cabin. In addition to that, if you want to make some adjustments to yourself, you can also do that as well. And if you want to expand your sound system by adding more subwoofers and more speakers, you can easily do so with this new DSP amplifier. So today, I'm going to show you the before and after, how much difference it makes. In addition to that, I'll show you how to install it step by step and just show you how amazingly easy it is to do. So let's not waste any time. Let's go inside the car and let me show you how it's done. Okay, so let me show you what's included inside the box here. This is the Encore X DSP power amplifier. So part number here, ENXT315. This is specifically for 2020 to 2023 Toyota Tacoma without factory JBL system. All right. So once you open the box, here it is. Find the adhesives. We got Velcro here. We also have double-sided tapes. It gives you a bit of a variety when you want to mount the amplifier. Give you some choices whether you want to put it under the passenger seat or if you find a good flat surface where you can mount using these double-sided tape. And we also have the instructions manual right inside it. And here is the amplifier. Okay, and if you look at this amplifier here, you have this, this is all going to be pre-configured, as in it's going to be the ACC, and then also the DSP is going to be turned on. All right, and it is the USB cable if you want to connect to your computer to check out the tune or to make some adjustments to the tune, you could do that. Okay, and there's just one connector here for our harness, which will connect to the factory harness behind the radio. And on top of that, if you want to add some sub, you can also connect here, the sub L and sub R connection. Makes it a very easy install if you want to add subwoofers to the system. And you also have more speaker, low level outputs if you want to install more speakers to your system as well. So we have those. Okay. And going to our main harness, it's a plug-and-play connector. So these will connect to the factory connectors and the factory radio. So factory radio will connect to these. These will connect to the factory connectors that originally connected to the factory radio. And this over here will connect right here. All right. So it's very easy to install. And we also have a remote wire here for your additional amplifiers. If you want to add additional amp or your additional subwoofer, you could use this remote turn on. And here's the cable if you want to connect your amp to change the tune or to make some adjustments, you can do so with this. All right guys, now that we're in the car, let's go ahead and remove the factory radio, install our Encore X DSP amplifier. We'll find a place for it, and just like that, we're going to be done very quickly. So let me show you how to remove the radio. So first, we're going to take this off. Just grab the hold of this panel and just firmly pull, just like so. All right, just clips holding it in place. We'll set it aside in a safe location. That will expose these 4 10mm bolts. We're going to remove all of them. 1, 2, and then the other side, 3, 4. Okay, now that we got rid of the 4 10mm bolts, we're gonna just pull this out, get a thick blanket ready so you don't scratch your interior. Be very careful with the 4 corners where the brackets are because they are sharp. Okay, now pull it out. All right, we'll set it over here for now. All right, now that we got the radio out, let's get our plug and play harness ready. And we're going to connect it back here So these are the two connectors we're going to connect to, the one all the way to the right and the one right next to it, okay? The same connector here will also connect all the way to the left. So do not get confused. Don't touch the one on the left. Don't touch the one in the middle. The one that you need to focus is just this and this. If you mismatch the connectors later, you will end up shorting the radio or our amp. So make sure you're very, very careful to only work on these two connectors, okay? All right, so let's disconnect these two factory connectors. Got, okay, this. Let's also connect these 1-pin connectors here. Just make sure to reconnect them, because if you don't, you're gonna lose some functions in your car. Well, this gives us easier access to these connectors. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and connect these. Okay, right here, just like that. Make sure it clips into place. You're gonna hear that click. Like that, okay? So you gotta push pretty firmly until you hear that click. If you don't hear that click, that means it didn't connect all the way. And if it doesn't connect all the way, you're gonna get some errors on your car. And next, let's connect this connector here. And then we'll connect this back to the radio. All right. And then let's reconnect these two connectors back. All right, just like that. Okay, so that part is all done. So we're gonna grab the rest of our harness and we're gonna route it all the way down. We're gonna catch it to the passenger footwell sign right there, and we're gonna bring it down this way, okay? All the way to the side of the passenger seat to the left of it. All right, so let's do that now. All right, so I went ahead and routed this cable through the back, through the right side. It's pretty tricky. There's only one way to do it. I recommend using some sort of a clothes hanger or something to help you route it from the bottom, bring it up, and then tape it together and pull it down. So that was the way we did it. It's kind of, you go down and then you go this way, straight this way, go down straight and go this way, and then come out right here, okay? All right, so once it's here, I'm going to just tuck this back here, okay, all the way. So what we did was we tucked the cable behind this center console panel. We tucked it and we went all the way straight here. And then from here, we brought the cable this way. We routed it under the rails, as you can see over here. And we brought it out right here. Okay. And after we do this, all we have to do is connect this to our amplifier. And after we connect it, let's use a Velcro that's included in the kit. And we're gonna place it right above the vent right here. We don't wanna go in front of the vent because we don't wanna block the airflow, but instead we're gonna put it on top of the vent. All right, so here it is. What I have to do is make this connection. Okay, all right, and let's just organize this cable. I'm going to either use a zip tie or some electric tape right here. And then we'll add the Velcro tape here. And then mount it, basically set it right above the vent like that. All right, so once we placed our amp down there, we didn't put the adhesive yet. Let's test to make sure everything is working before we reverse order everything. So we are going to push this radio back to its original location. We're not gonna put the 10mm bolts on yet and do the screw yet. Let's turn on the car and let's make sure we have some sound. And then we will reverse order everything we just did. Okay, it's working. All right, so the sound's working, sounds amazing. Let me add these Velcro tapes. So we're gonna flip this over here and let's put it on. These are pretty strong, so it will keep the amplifier in the intended location. All right, and we're gonna line this up, okay, just like that. And that will stay put, it's not going anywhere. All right. And then let's put the radio back in, and that will conclude our installation. Okay, let's go ahead and re-bolt these 10mm bolts. All right, okay, put this back on. All right, cool. Now that we're finished, let's do the after and let's compare the audio quality before and after the amplifier.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week.
Get the speaker box loud, kicking that stuff till you hearing that sound. Get the speaker box loud, kicking that stuff till you hearing that sound.
All right guys, well that concludes our installation demonstration and our before and after of our DSP Encore X power amplifier. And my gosh, it makes a very huge difference. The sound quality just became so much more crispier and so much more clear. It's much more than what you would expect on the factory speaker and the factory head unit. So it's pretty amazing what this small box can do. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, or you can email us at info@bsonicusa.com. And if you haven't yet, help us by liking and subscribing to our channel. I'll see you guys on the next video.